Yeah, shout out to everybody who's trying to, start something up. Shout out to all the podcasters out there that are serving in their way. I had a review on my God's work.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? And I saw the review and I was like, that's dope. Not that it's about me, but I thought that was dope. Like somebody responded and did a YouTube and reviewed it. I was like, that's dope. Track Stars just covered the whole Joyner and Bizzle, Bizzle's response. Track Stars covered that. What else was going on out there? So it's dope to see that people are now, I don't know if they always have been and now we're hip. Maybe Mike makes a point, like, because now our eyes are open, but I've been seeing them bubble up a lot more. I've been seeing a lot of podcasts bubbling up a lot more. But I mean, which is dope because we've been saying that. Remember if you go back to episode, I don't even know the earlier episodes, and we're only on episode 44, so we're still early, you know what I mean? Like we're still getting our feet wet with everything. But if you go back to the earlier episodes, we talk about that very thing with our frustrations with Rapzilla being a monopoly and all that. We talk about how come we need more people? Like we need more podcasters, this, that, and the other. It's sort of like a big recap. Talking with Mike today.
It just needs to be more elements to this thing that we call Christian genre. There needs to be a lot more to it. It shouldn't just be musicians and that's it.
Facts. It shouldn't be. And I like the point that he made about artists. Some of them might not be called to do that, and they're missing out on a true calling that they might have.
True.
With gifts that they're equipped with that could help the artist. That's called to do that.
So that was a
in
big
different
takeaway.
ways.
People out there, if you know somebody who's an artist, and
artist tip.
Give them the honest truth. That's the best thing you could do. What they do with that truth will determine what kind of an artist they are. If they're going to be the phenomenal artist, exceptional artist, and they take that criticism and they become better, they're meant for it. But if you give them the honest truth and they quit, sad to say, they weren't meant to be artists.
Right.
Any real artist has come across negative feedback, a bad show. Not that you got booed, because I've never been booed, but I've been definitely told.
Bro, do you remember when you got put on the spot on the cruise ship? Yeah, when you were on the cruise ship and they were on stage, and then they were like, they asked for volunteers to sing, and somebody volunteered you to go up on the cruise ship and sing on the stage.
No, I signed up for that.
Oh, my bad. I was trying to build a dope story that was just like,
nah.
Kill was like, I'm gonna kill this.
I actually wanted to sing. Anywhere there's an opportunity where you're gonna allow me to have the microphone in my hand, best believe I want to do it. So that's why when Mike was saying, saying no.
No shame.
When I keep saying no to sing, I did, because I was like, yo, I get to sing in front of all these people.
How many people do you think were there?
Oh, there was at least 400 or 500 at least.
Okay, so you got a packed
probably
stadium.
More.
You got a packed stadium and you signed up to sing. So now what are you wrestling with in your mind? Like, what am I going to sing? What am I going to sing?
Well, you had to sign up I think it's that day, but mad early. You have to sign up at 10 in the morning or something like that. So I had some time to think about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sing a song from my first album. It's God glorifying.
Oh, you sang an original song?
Yeah.
Oh, that is dope.
I sang Beneath Your Wings.
Oh, that is dope.
Yeah. I showed you, man. I showed him the video. Can you believe that?
I didn't listen to you singing.
That's beautiful.
I was looking.
Even better.
To be honest, I was just looking at the response of the people.
You ever been politely dissed by your boy? Or if you're a girl, by your girlfriend? So that right there was a polite diss. So he was like, well, I saw the video. I just didn't listen to it.
So you got affirmed, every time that you sing. I know your mom's was pushing you. Anyway, I feel like I'm interviewing you now.
I know, man, you were already in an interview.
My bad. No, but I see.
But I love to sing. It's just like he says, he loves to talk. That's his gift, and he could just go and talk and he's without nerves. Same for me for singing. I sing anywhere. I've been put on the spot so many times and I love it. So whether I, please their ears or not, I don't know. I've heard good responses.
Right.
I continue to just, I love to sing for people.
Yeah, that's dope. I mean, you're an artist, so you want, you're not trying to sing to yourself.
True.
You're trying
And
to
I've
serve
been told
the people,
many times when I was horrible, and that's what caused me to grow and become a better artist,
I mean, I always say I have an army of people that critique my music, and I tell them to let me have it and don't,
Same here. I love it when they tell me the truth.
Yeah, I'd rather hear like where I need to improve than to hear, this was like hearing this dude's critique on my song, and he was like, you were my top 5, and sorry, and he says it. You can sound like he's really sorry.
You're
about
in my
it.
top 7. Now.
He's like, I'm sorry, man, you got bumped out the top 5. I said, yo, that was funny, both man. An encouraging and discouraging review. Thank you so much.
That was hilarious. But I mean, you haven't put out something in a while, so that's probably why you got bumped.
No, but that's dope, man. Shout out to Lecrae.
Besides the collaborative.
Shout out to Lecrae, who received a gold certificate. Over 500,000 units sold. I think that they include the streams as well, like single the purchases and the streams. They incorporate all of that together, and he has over 500,000 sales. So shout out to Lecrae for that. I wish I had the artwork lined up, but we actually had some PC problems right before this show.
We did.
I almost thought legit that we were going to cancel this show, man. I was a little discouraged. But I'm thankful we got it up and running.
No,
but
it was scary. It was getting scary.
So Lecrae, it was his song "Blessings" that featured Ty Dolla $ign. So that's what's up, man.
That's so dope. Hey.
Facts. Claps for that. That's what's up. Congrats. I love that Lecrae, he infiltrated. I don't want to say infiltrated. That sounds like
no, but he did infiltrate in a way because
he transitioned, right? Like
it wasn't a norm for a Christian artist to make that much noise, even in the secular realm. So he made his way into the secular space, still being, a quote unquote, as how they call it, positive rapper.
Right. Well, I mean, like just the fact that he's in there still, like he's never said anything to me that I've, that I'm aware of that was, red flags.
No.
Like it wasn't like, oh man, he lost his mind, he lost his faith.
Most of the times,
never nothing that.
Most of the times where people like come at him is because of the partnerships or the collaboratives that he did. That's usually the case, but I've never heard somebody come at him because of something he said. More so, it's actually like the lack of what he said. Like, he didn't give the gospel in that interview. Right.
He missed an opportunity.
He missed the opportunity to give the gospel, which is, I guess.
Yeah, I get. Yeah,
I can hear that.
The thing is that, we don't, I know we talked about this. I don't want to beat a dead horse. At this point, I feel like we're moving beyond it and keep recapping on it. It's like, we're done with that. I feel like we progressed, bro.
Yeah.
There's been some movement.
Yeah.
Go to the earlier episodes and watch my behavior then. And now I'm coming around like, look what's going on here.
Yeah, man. There's nothing we can do is mature.
Look what's going on. It's movement, bro. I'm seeing it. I see Zeta Blacksmith is now working on releasing a project too. He's back in the mix. Like for a minute he was ghost. Now I see him active on social media. I can't. No, you're looking at me like, is he gonna drop it? No, I'm not.
No, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying it's a dope time because
I'm excited.
There's so many people coming out.
I'm excited what's coming. So that's what's up. No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I'm excited that all these new projects are coming out and artists that haven't been in the limelight for a while are now coming back, bringing new material and new styles, new flows, like origins, like that.
Well, there's always been my bad. There's always been rappers and artists,
True.
There's always been that. But now the way everything's moving now, you're starting to see more growth within the genre itself. It's not just the artists anymore.
Nah. And what's crazy too is a lot of people are leaving labels and becoming independent.
That's a fact too. Give me examples.
People.
Tell me who.
Like V Rose was as far as CHH goes. V Rose was one of the earliest that I've heard. She left her label and now she's independent. Who else? Isn't Derek Minor another one that is now independent on his own? He's not really.
I know Rulan. I'm messing up all these names. I know it. This dude was like Lasso, Rulan.
Because Marrio has no type of Spanish speaking, but he puts his accent on all of them.
Lasso, Rulan. Yeah, no, but Ruslan is independent, doing his thing. He's hustling.
Yeah,
I see him
a
with
lot
his
of
YouTube,
these people
what
are
he's
becoming
doing.
independent.
It's dope. He's sitting down. He has a dope setup, by the way. If you guys ain't familiar with Ruslan, go check him out on YouTube. Ruslan, I believe. Did I spell that right?
I believe
Ruslan.
right. Yeah.
SLAN.
It's like Ruslan, but it's Ruslan.
Go peep it. He actually has like he does interviews. He has a dope studio setup, man. Like I'm jealous. I'm a little jealous. I'm like, yo, his studio setup is fire. Like it's really. I like ours. I mean, don't get me wrong. I just wish we had. I wish we had more space. You know what I mean? All around. But anyway, yeah. So check him out, man. He's doing his thing. I love what he's doing. He hustled me though.
What do you mean?
He hustled me, man.
Why are you saying that?
I seen the contact info. I'm like, yo, let me contact Ruslan, chop it up with him, tell him, yo, what's up, man? What's going on? Like, yo, let's collab, let's work together, man. I see you doing your thing over there in the West Coast. I have some friends out in the West Coast. Actually, I have friends that work on the red carpet out in the West Coast.
Dope.
Out in Cali. Dudes that are doing behind the scenes with audio and whatnot. So shout out to them. Shout out to Deep Blue. I love you guys.
Yep.
Just Lou. Shout out to Stizzy Stokes.
J-Lo.
I love you guys, man. You guys are my dudes, bro. I love you guys. It's all love. But they're out there doing their thing, man. And we have people. So I see Ruslan. I'm like, yo, I could go out there and like chop it up and just build. So I hit him up and he has this. It's a promo thing. You know what I mean? Like it's a business strategy that he has and we connected. But somehow I subscribed to some kind of text messaging thing that he's doing. So now I'm like, yo, Ruslan, you're going to come through. We're going to build. He's like, yo, I'm dropping my album. Check out this new. And it's like this automated. I'm like, what?
He's like, yo, he calls me up. He's like, yo, Gil, I was trying to hit him up. He said, if you text this, it's my connect. He's like, after I got signed up, somehow I'm signed and I have a subscription and I'm paying a monthly subscription to his website.
Yo.
It's crazy.
Nah, but shout out to him, man. I'm excited about what he's doing and everything that he's building behind the scenes. And I did talk to Phil, by the way. I did. I don't know if Mike Mack thought I was just throwing something out there. And I did talk to Phil, and he did say he was gonna chop it up with Mike. And I'm excited about what Phil's doing. Yeah. And actually, Phil might be, Lord willing, he might be coming through next week on the show. We shall see. I know Gil's looking at me like, bro, why did you even announce it? All right, let's just do this right now. Get it out the way right now. I don't want to hear it after.
Why?
But anyway, I'm excited because he has he's pushing this prudent business, this organization that he's doing. It's sort of like what Applejack's is doing with the Cookies Academy. It's this whole thing teaching people how to market, how to promote,
which is another dope thing the industry needs.
Yes,
a place where artists can go to and learn how to navigate through this and how to navigate through the back end stuff, paperwork and marketing and branding. So definitely check out Cookies Academy. And once everything launches, Prudent will be another tool that you guys can use. That Phil Rude, former Wrath and Great
Rapzilla,
former Rapzilla.
He founded Rapzilla and built it up.
That dude is definitely knowledgeable, so that's going to be dope to look forward to as well, to have another option.
Yep. And there's so I like what he's doing with the Prudent. That's public. That's out there. He has a Prudent like Instagram account and everything, and he has these things that he's offering for like where you can get grandfathered into this whole thing. So we'll see. Lord willing, next week we'll chop it up. I'll chop it up with him, see if I can share links or whatever. Even if he doesn't come through, at least if anybody's interested in those kinds of things, those are opportunities that are available for you as an independent creative artist, even a YouTuber. Like the dude is knowledgeable about YouTube. Like he knows his stuff. So even if you're trying to do a podcast, not just a rapper, like if you're trying to do a podcast or you have a show or whatever, or you're trying to be a YouTuber, like just covering, Christian hip hop or whatever it is that you're doing, he provides those kinds of strategies and techniques for that as well. So I'm looking forward to that and what he's doing too.
Yeah, me too. I think Prudent's gonna be dope. I think my mic just
it's not cutting out. It's aggressive ducking. So you gotta.
Oh, okay. No, because I said something pretty loud and it didn't do anything.
You gotta speak up, man.
This is crazy.
So I don't know. My boy was telling me, he was texting me, this mic was kind of feet looping back, so I had to put an aggressive duck on it. So anyway, I'm getting geeky with it. Those are for my podcasters. Tip for my podcasters. Here's a gem. Is there a gem here? There you go. Go ahead.